We are back. CT Sports now on Vantage Sportsnet. Thanks for sticking with us. You were wondering who our mystery guest is?
Here he is, former Stratford High star, former Western Connecticut star, and now current star with the Dusseldorf Panthers, MVP from the German Pro Football League. It is Octavias McKoy. Welcome to our set.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it very much.
So the NFL season's starting, but the German pro season is kind of winding down. They're in the playoffs over there now. I'm sorry, I wasn't going to bring that up, but they're in the playoffs and you're here.
Right away.
It's okay.
Anyway, so the seasons are a bit different. Talk about what it's like to play overseas, because you've been over there for a while now.
Yes, it's a great experience. Playing in Germany, obviously, just to have the opportunity to see the world, play football abroad. It's definitely something that I'm proud of. I like my team. I like the country. And I'm just enjoying it right now.
What about the atmosphere and the level of play? I'm sure everybody asks you, what can you equate it to here in the States?
You got the top guys from every division throughout the NCAA, ranging from Division III up to Division I. So these guys get the opportunity to play overseas, and they come there in hopes of getting to the next level. So these guys go out there and they play hard.
There's hard hitting. These guys are not bashful on the field. This isn't a lower level football where you're not getting hit hard.
Yeah, I mean the NFL, the rules are getting strict now due to like concussions and things like that. But over there they let the guys play. They let them hit. So
really?
you get hit over there for sure. No, I mean you get targeted sometimes, but it's football. It's not NFL.
Now, do they have a maximum number of American players that you can have on a team? Or?
Yes. You can have as many. American players as you want, but only a certain amount can play on the field at a certain time.
I see.
That's how they keep the playing field level. So it's actually really good though that they have it that way.
How many are on your team? How many American players are on your team?
5. And this past season.
And any guys that you've known from the past or growing up and playing with?
No, none of the guys I know growing up, but I actually have friends that I met out there from other teams. You get a chance to talk to these guys, you see them, you guys hang out, you go out to eat, do different things. So they become like, they're other Americans, so it's easy to have conversations and relationships with them.
How about living over there, lifestyle? In basketball, those guys don't play as much as they do in the NBA and whatnot. Maybe it's twice a week. Do you just still play once a week and practice?
Yes, the schedule is still the same. You train Monday through Friday, and you have access to facilities to work out. You have your trainers. You can go get treatment, things like that. It's still football. It's just European style. Soccer is king over there, so they're not packing out stadiums with American football over there. But the demand for football is actually still growing in Europe.
What about, without getting too specific, can you make a good living doing it over there? I mean,
yeah.
Do you talk to guys that play basketball? Do they make more in general? Or?
You can make a good living. It depends, like your contracts. Everyone has their own contracts. So, hat off to my team, my agency. I want to thank Ed Wazlewski. He taught me the ropes, taught me a lot about the business. So it's all about, your team and the people that you have around you that's going to help get you to that next level.
So you had nearly 2,000 yards this past season, 1,900 and something yards. You're putting up big numbers, but you're used to putting up big numbers. We still talk about that game, Worcester State for Western Connecticut State, where you put 455 yards in one game. Here's some video. And I every now and then, Octavias, I just YouTube this and just watch it over and over again just to watch you run up and down the field. You broke all college football records with this day. Of course, it was broken like a week or 2 weeks later. Mm-hmm. But do you remember this? And how far did this game get you in landing you a pro contract?
This game right here was actually – this game, I think, defines me, like my life, because this game we were losing this game, the whole game, until 5 or 6 minutes left in the game. So I had to keep running. Like now, in my life right now, I see this game like daily. I have to keep running, keep chasing. We all have to just keep going and keep trying to strive to get that win. And that's just what this game is. I mean, it wasn't one of those games that we dominated this team or anything. It was one of those games where I literally had to keep running, or we would have lost this game. So I just apply that game to my life now. I just keep running.
Now, I know you've had a look from the CFL a year or so ago. Are you going back? Will you go back to Germany? Are you still looking for that next level, as you say, so many of your teammates that you search for?
I mean, I want to say content, but I'm blessed to have the opportunity to just continue my career. I had my opportunity to play in Canada, which was a great thing, with the Ottawa Red Blacks, they went on to win the 2016 Grey Cup. So to be a part of that experience with them, I was blessed. Going into it, I knew that the team was stacked. So it's a numbers game at the professional level. So if you have a chance to get on a team and work out and actually have a chance to get your shot, that's all you can really ask for. I've had my shot. So my whole objective now is just keep working and let the chips fall where they may.
So April is when you'll go back. If indeed you go back to Germany, you go back. So you have this time between now and then. You say you're going to spend this time, as you have in the past, just getting yourself involved with positive activities, furthering your brand. Tears
Absolutely.
United. Give us a little. First off, let's see your design. It's a pretty cool design.
Yes. Wow.
Right? Pretty cool.
This
I like that.
This design is actually for the football side of things. I want to help the kids get better. As far as conditioning, on the field drills, just teaching them about the sport. Usually I would like to work with kids as young as 6 years old and up. I find they're easier to work with. A little bit younger, they tend to just run around and
cats,
do.
Right?
Yeah, so 6 and up, train. You can email me for information at tearsunitedinc@gmail.com.
Talk about Tears United Inc., what this started, how it started, and what you're doing with it now.
Tears United Inc., it started with the passing of my little brother, Dominique Kennedy. He passed away in 2015 from leukemia. He was 21 years old. Try not to choke up, but I love him very much, and it was a positive way for me to, stay active and give back and keep his name alive. I was just looking for a way to, keep going and not sit in my depression. So I came up with the idea. The tears represent the passion. The United represents family in the community, and the Inc. represents like the business. So I named it Tears United Inc. And ever since then, this past year, my wristbands actually was the top sellers at the stadiums. I sold between over maybe like
Hold it up so we can see it.
300, over 300 or so wristbands. So yeah, and I'm still growing. Got some shirts coming, got some T-shirts coming. Also have kids shirts also. So it's just a way for me to keep his legacy, show him how much he really means to me, and just keep going.
And as a result, you're involved with positive activities, right? You said blood drives, wherever you can kind of lend yourself and spend some time doing good things for your community.
Absolutely. Community service, bone marrow drive, Relay for Life I was involved in. Anything pretty much with cancer. On the back of our shirts, we actually have the Find a Cure. So on the back of the Tears United Inc. shirts, one of the slogans is Find a Cure. So definitely staying active. I want to actually get into cancer research. Eventually, a lot of people suffer from it, a lot of young people. So whatever I could do. I mean, it's personal to me, so I don't really want to talk about it so much because it's like it's something that I don't really do for the publicity or things like that. I do it because he means that much to me.
Wow. We appreciate you taking a moment or two to talk about it and to be here to talk about what you've done on and off the football field. How many more years can you keep running?
Man, I mean, I have a 2-year-old, so I'm going to have to keep running for a while. So, but who knows what the future holds. Right now I'm just enjoying my family time. I think my son and my girlfriend deserves that. So right now, football's kind of in the back of my mind, and I'm trying to embrace my role as a father and, teach my son. And just go from there. When the time comes back around, we'll focus on it, and we'll make the best decision for our family.
Well, thank you for taking the time and meeting with us. It's great keeping up with you, seeing what you're doing. We love to see the local guys here, the high school stars going to college and keep up with you. So let us know how you're doing, how you're making
Thank you
out.
for having me.
All right, man. Good seeing you.
You guys are amazing.
McKoy
you.
is the real McKoy. Stick around. We'll be right back with more on CT Sports Now.